Hi everyone, this is Karen with the Direct Sales Power Network, and it's time for another issue of Achievers. In this issue, we're going to talk about 7 hot tips to fire up your website sales. And I know if you're in business, you have a website, or you should. So let's get started learning how we can boost up our website sales. And these are really quick, easy tips, things that you can do really within this next week to bump up your sales. And I'm sure that even if you implement just a couple of them, you'll see some results. So the first thing is to get your stats. I know that a lot of us put up our websites and then sort of just sit back and let them do their work. And I think the best thing to do before you try to make any changes is to really see where you are. Find out how you stack up out there on the web. And there's a lot of free little analytical tools that search engine optimization or SEO companies offer. You can just do a quick web search on Google or Yahoo or whatever and type in your URL, your website address, and you can see how your site compares. You can see how many error messages your site has, how long it takes to load your site, which is very important, because I know if you're like me, I don't like to sit and wait forever for a site to load, especially an unfamiliar site. I'll just move on and keep going. So that's very helpful to find out how you stack up out there and then decide where to make some changes. The next thing that you can do is to make your landing page or your home page, wherever you're directing people to come from your search engine traffic, make sure that it's keyword specific. And I know there's a lot of talk about keywords, and I'm sure you're very familiar with what they are. And in our boot camp, next audio, we're going to get very heavily into this and into websites more and just exactly what to do. So if you're a boot camp member, stay tuned for that. That's coming soon. But just briefly right now, if you're working with your keywords, you want to make sure that your keywords are very targeted toward the type of traffic that you want. And for instance, I use the example that if you are a seller of home spa products, you wouldn't want to use keywords such as destination spas. Even though the word spa is in there, it's not really what you do. You'll get a lot of people looking to go to Canyon Ranch and Miraval and all those wonderful spa destinations and not looking to buy, peach scented shower scrub that you sell. So you really want the people that are looking for home spa treatments. And so that would be a good search string of keywords to use in your website. And use it in your website keywords and use it throughout your website as well. That's really going to help boost your traffic and get you the targeted visitors you want. The third thing is to be creative. You should always be testing headlines, testing promotions, find out what works and what doesn't. And one thing, if you're getting a lot of good sales from and a good traffic from, say, a buy one get one offer versus maybe a 15% off offer, maybe you've got only 3 sales from that and 20 different sales from a BOGO offer, then definitely stick with the buy one get one and don't do so much of the discounted offers. Use what works, but you've got to try different things to find out what that is, of course. And try different headlines. Try to go into your site and use a little creative copywriting and change this and change that and add something or take something out that you think sounds a little schlocky that doesn't read quite right. I'm constantly going through my sites and looking for, too much wordiness or things that maybe I didn't explain well enough. I come to it from fresh eyes, maybe after being gone from a week or two after looking at it. I go in there and I look at it and I try to see it from the perspective of my website visitor, somebody that doesn't know me and doesn't know what I have to offer. I try to be as specific and as clear as possible. And but I also try to get creative and do different things so I can see what works and what doesn't. Another thing is to use the the MISS, M-I-S-S. I know you've heard of Keep It Simple Stupid, the KISS method, and this is Make It Simple Stupid. Make it so simple for people to know what to do when they come to your website. Cut out any confusion, any, spinning graphics in the corner, or, fill out forms all over the site, or different links all over the place, or click here, or click to go there. Keep it very, very mission specific. People come to your site, tell them exactly who you are and what you do. Of course, get them interested, give away some free items, get some good sign-ups, and if you're a sales targeted site, meaning that you sell a product from your site, then you definitely want to keep it very simple and direct your reader what to do. Keep reading, click here to order, this is how you buy, this is the price. Don't be a mystery shrouded under a veil of secrecy. I hate going to sites and looking around and trying to find out what they do, how much it is, how do I do this, when's it all going to happen. That bugs me, and I'll take off. So make it very, very simple. Another good tip is, of course, to get testimonials, and I know you know this one, and I know a lot of you use it. And even if you're a new business owner and you only have 3 customers, call them or write them right now and find out what they think. Get good testimonials from them and ask them if you can use their name or even a photo on your website. I really would love to collect some more photos from my readers. I get lots of good testimonials, and I'd like to get some photos and add those. So if you are a reader, that would be something I'd really appreciate if you could give me some testimonials. I'd love to know what you're thinking of my products. I always love getting those. In addition, you should make it enticing. Always make your offer even more enticing. You should always have some sort of special offer or an incentive or some way to call your reader to action. Do this now, limited time offer only. The first 5 visitors or the first 10 people that buy this will get a special discount or a special gift with purchase or something like that. And keep it fun. It keeps a lot of spice in your website and a lot of variety in it, and it keeps it fun, and it keeps people coming back because they never know what's going to change. So entice your readers and entice your visitors and make them do something now, but also make them come back for more. So those are just a few good ideas on how to try to boost your website sales and keep it interesting. I know having a website is a lot of work, and to keep it really fresh and interesting does take some effort. However, once you get some systems into place, you'll find that they really start paying off for you, and it's not going to be so much work all the time. But I think it's something fun to keep visiting. And one more note on this, and this is something I'm definitely going to get into a lot more with my bootcamp VIP members. But if you have a corporate site, if you're a party plan seller with a corporate site, I strongly suggest you get your own site. There are so many companies out there that you can set up a very simple graphic-oriented site. You can really do it within an hour. And get something for yourself. This way you can run your own promotions, give your own newsletters, run your own articles, and set yourself apart from the crowd. And even if your company doesn't really like you to do this, or they frown on this, or it's illegal, which it's very difficult for me to believe that any company would completely, tell you to stay away from that, because of course you're just selling more products and getting yourself out there and building your team for them. But if it's a problem, then don't make it so much about your products and about your company. Make it about you, or make it about something else that you're interested in, if you're into a hobby or a certain vocation. And then, very subtly, of course, you can drive people from that site to your corporate site. And of course, you can offer some special little discounts and deals and promotions and articles and information on that site. So there are ways around it. Always follow the legal rules, but have fun with it and get creative. And as a end note here, I'm going to just talk for just a moment about a couple of my products. Of course, the Get Book Solid Leads Generation System. That is specifically for direct sales and party planners. And if you find yourself just, at a loss for how to get more leads, and you've exhausted your circle of influence and you really don't want to keep bugging your sister-in-law to have a sales party for you, and I know some of you are in that spot, and I've had friends, that work in direct sales, and that's how I got started doing this, that were in that spot. And so this is a system that is set up to really boost your leads and your prospects. And then, of course, you can use those leads for bookings and to get more sales and get more recruits and build your team. So it's a pretty powerful system. It's very simple, very, very inexpensive. Really, it doesn't cost anything to use. And you can get started with it very quickly. So right now we do have that system available in print. We have published the book after using years of having just the ebook. I'm now in print and have the book. And it's got a really fun cover, and I really like it. And also an audio file. So there's 60 plus minutes on that with various sections of audio training on how to use the system. So the two really go hand in hand. And you can find out more about that at isellmoretoday.com. And then, of course, we have our Direct Sales Bootcamp Success System. And if you're really, really serious and motivated and want to get your business off the ground and get it running and get leads and get sales and reorders and recruits and even do some really, really fun extra marketing things over this next month to really build a solid foundation for your business, I strongly suggest you check that out. That's a great system, and it's got every Power Pack tool that we have in it for you to use. And right now, the boot camp is at directsalespower.com. And for limited time only, we have a special little discount program. There's a short survey on that site you can take, and then you can save $20 on the boot camp right now. So that's a great thing to take advantage of. It's not the low reserve price that some of my original VIP members got in on, but it is a very good savings, and that's going to be for a limited time. So if you've been thinking about getting the boot camp, I strongly suggest you visit directsalespower.com and get on it. And besides that, I don't have anything else to add, except I hope you're taking some time for yourself amidst your own hustle in life to enjoy the beauty around you, and then get back to work. So until next time, this is Karen with the Direct Sales Power Network, and keep achieving.